Hello, this is Arya. Welcome to Orissa Post Live and you are watching today's top headlines. Cyclonic storm Jawad, which is expected to reach Orissa, Andhra Pradesh coast by Saturday morning, is likely to make landfall somewhere in Puri district before heading out to the Bay of Bengal. Special Relief Commissioner P.K. Jaina said Friday. Wind speed during the landfall will remain around 90 to 100 km per hour. In view of Cyclone Jawad, Orissa government has asked district administrations of coastal districts to evacuate people living in kacha houses and low-lying areas of Ganjam, Khurda, Chilika area, Puri, Jagatsinghpur, Kendrapada and Niali area of Cuttack district. The Khurda district administration has cancelled the leaves of all the district employees from December 3 to 5 in view of the heavy rainfall alert in the district for the next 2 days in view of Cyclone Jawad. The NDRF has earmarked 64 teams to tackle the impending cyclone. NDRF DG Atul Karwal said that 46 teams have been deployed in the vulnerable states and 18 teams have been kept in reserve. The ongoing winter session of Orissa Assembly again witnessed noisy scenes for the third consecutive day. Friday, as opposition, BJP and Congress created ruckus in the House demanding the ouster of Minister of State from Home Divashankar Mishra for his alleged complicity with the main accused of Kalahandi school teacher Mamita Meher murder case. At least 2 wheels of the parcel van of Duronto Express jumped off the tracks at Haridaspur railway station in Jajpur district today. There was no report of any injury due to the incident. The Union Health Ministry today said while there is no evidence to suggest that existing vaccines do not work on the Omicron variant of coronavirus, some of the mutations reported may decrease the efficacy of the jabs. A recommendation has been given to the Health Ministry to consider COVID-19 booster dose for those who are 40 years and older due to the threat growing out of Omicron variant. The recommendation has been given by a consortium of 28 laboratories known as INSSCOG that monitors genomic variations in coronavirus. COVID-19 hit the ongoing FIA Junior Hockey World Cup after an incident-free week with one positive case being reported Friday. Despite being held inside a bio bubble and all media persons covering the event subjected to RT-PCR tests every 48 hours, one person who has been accessing the media center at the Kalinga Stadium tested positive in RT-PCR test conducted Thursday. In a bid to retain the world title, the Indian Colts will take on their German counterparts in the semi-finals of the Junior World Hockey Championship at the Kalinga Stadium in a few hours from now. India had defeated Belgium 1-0 in the quarterfinals to book their berth in the semis. That's all for today's top headlines. To stay updated, keep watching Orissa Post Live.